Good afternoon, good evening, YouTube. Video DJ Dre back on deck for another tutorial episode. Today, we're going to be teaching a young fella how to DJ. So, this video right here, this video series, I'm not sure exactly how many parts it's going to be, but for right now, we got a two-part series we're starting with. Make sure you check out this first video and the second video to follow this one. This is for all you guys out there and girls, kids and grown-ups that want to learn how to DJ. That's getting into DJing for the very first time. This video is for you. We're going to start from the very basics. I got a young fella coming in the studio today, wants to learn, wants me to teach him how to DJ, and he doesn't know much, if all anything about DJing, just got an interest in it. He's very interested in getting involved and getting in the DJ game. So with my age, my wisdom, my knowledge, I'm much obliged to help him out, to be able to teach him, and at the same time, may possibly teach some of you guys and girls out there too. So if that's you, you want to become a DJ and you're new to the game and you know nothing about any of this, check out this video and check out this video series. So hey, let's get right into it, all right? So you, guy, you want to learn how to DJ.
Yes, sir.
All right, so what brings you into this whole industry? Why you want to DJ?
I always wanted to do something with music. I didn't know if it was beat making, DJing, whatever, but music has been a big part of my life. You know, I feel like that's what moves me, that's what motivates me, gets me through my day. So,
do you got any experience in DJing whatsoever, as far as equipment wise, hardware wise? Have you ever played with any turntables or anything?
nah.
What about going on YouTube and checking out some videos
Yeah.
of DJing? Have you done your research? I'm gonna ask you a few questions. See if you got any knowledge. You know where the art of DJing started out, when it started, around when it started, and what city or location?
80s?
Yeah, you could say the 80s, early 80s, late 70s.
Late 70s.
You know what city maybe in the United States?
I'm gonna go
You can take a good guess with that, but
somewhere in New York.
yeah, definitely started in New York.
Harlem? Not Harlem.
I don't think it was Harlem. It might have been Bronx, I think.
Bronx,
You know,
okay.
a lot of old school DJs, DJ Cool Herc, a lot of, you might have not have heard of them because of your age, but yeah, it pretty much started out in New York City long time ago, and it started out with turntables.
Okay.
Today, we're going to be using a controller for your first lesson. But DJing started out with turntables, and these controllers is similar to turntables because the platters spin. You know, they got a lot of controllers out these days where the platters don't spin. I don't think it's good to teach. Have you looked at online and seen any of the DJs DJing with controllers where the actual turntable is not spinning? It's called a static
I haven't
controller.
seen that.
You haven't seen that? Yeah, well, you gotta do a little bit more. If you do a little bit more research, you go on YouTube, you know, just Google DJs or whatever on YouTube, and you'll see different type of controllers that they're actually using these days. There's so many of them out there, you know. Basically, it's your preference, what you like once you start getting familiarized with them. You see, we got a few different sets in here. This is a controller here, and up here up top, I don't think the camera can see it. Let me see if I can switch cameras. Up top here, you got two turntables and a mixer. That's kind of like the traditional setup. They are digital turntables. They're not actually vinyl turntables like they started with.
Gotcha.
And the difference is, you know, the difference between a digital turntable and a vinyl turntable?
That's when you put the record on it.
Yeah. Actually, the vinyl ones is when back in the day you had to buy records for every artist, put the needle on there. These days, you just got pretty much a computer program that's gonna play the music for you, and you're gonna manipulate the music with this controller right here.
Exactly.
And this controller right here is pretty much a mixer in the middle. Go back to the, pretty much got a mixer in the middle, and two turntables on the outside. So first I'm gonna go over the mixer with you, tell you what's what, because you can't really start DJing until you know what's going on. Then we're gonna go over program. All right, real quick. You got any knowledge on any of those two? Or you starting from scratch?
Yeah, I'm starting from scratch.
Okay, that's good. I mean, that's good for anybody out there watching. If y'all starting from scratch, that's a good video to watch. So basically what this is right here is the same setup you see up front, except that's a bigger setup.
Right.
This is all one unit tied together. You got your left deck, you got your right deck, and your mixer in your middle. This right here is your crossfader. It's pretty much when it's on the right, it's going to play the music from this side.
Okay.
When it's on the left, it's going to play the music from this side.
Gotcha.
These two faders here control the volume, the overall volume of this side and that side. I'm going to play something real quick, kind of low. Can't hear it right now because it's over here. When I move it over here, now you can hear this one playing. As I bring this up and down, that's going to control the volume. So that's the basics right there. Up top here is your mixer. You know, your mixer got a basic EQ on it, and the EQ is something that controls the frequencies. You got your highs, your mids, and your lows being your bass. If I'm going through it too fast, let me know, all right? Your lows being your bass. I can let you hear that. See how I turn that down? Takes the bass out of the song. Turn that up. And the bass is in it. This is your mids. Kind of turning your mids down. The mids is like in the middle of between your high notes and your low notes. And this is your highs right here. You don't hear no highs no more. You hear us all going, all the highs is out. Turn it back up, and it's back in. So that's what that section is. And at the very top, it's called your gain. Your gain is basically another volume. Your gain is telling you how much sound do I want to go into this channel. Pretty much another volume control. Something like this one.
That. Yeah.
But this is like, it's going to tell me how much music sound I want coming into this channel. Because sometimes your song on this side might not be playing at the same value as this one on this side.
I got you.
You might be playing an 80s song over here, and you might be playing a 2000 track over here. You're trying to mix them together. And because this side was 80s, it's not as sharp, it's not as loud. So you might have to turn the gain up a little bit just so you can get them to match.
Okay.
All right?
Gotcha.
Then you got a master volume over here. Your master volume is what the people are going to hear, okay, on the outside. And let me grab these headphones over here. And I know I'm going through this pretty quick, but good thing about it, since I'm going to put it on YouTube, you'll be able to go over it yourself and review it. It won't be on YouTube tonight, but eventually I'll put it on there, you know. So these right here is headphones. I'm sure you know what headphones are. Headphones allow you to cue your music, listen to your music in here before you play it. So say I'm playing a song over here, and I want to bring this song in over here, and I don't know what song it is, so I'm going through my list of songs, and I'm picking a song. Your headphones is going to allow you to hear that song in here, but the audience won't be able to hear it. Only you'll be able to hear it.
Right.
So how that works is you got headphone buttons up here. You hit this side, these headphones will light up. That means the volume, whatever song is playing over here, you can hear it in the headphones. Vice versa. You hit that side, whatever song is playing on this deck, you can hear it in the headphones. As long as this volume is down and this crossfader is all the way over, I will not hear, the audience will not hear this song. Okay?
Right.
And vice versa.
Okay.
A few other things right here. You got this little knob right here that's pretty much on most mixers. This knob right here is kind of an effects knob. It kind of gives you a different little effect. That's kind of like for transitions, things of that nature. If you want to transition out of a song to another and add a little bit of an effect to it.
Okay.
And across here is your effects as far as echoes and stuff. I'm gonna pull this up. I'm gonna stand up so I can pull this program up. This row right here is like effects, as far as if I want to put a particular effect on the song. So see, I play this song right here, and I wanted to put an echo effect on it. You hear how it echoed out?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Now, these buttons right here, you got 6 buttons right here. 3 on this side, 3 on this side. these are mapped to whatever effects that are in your program. And
Okay.
we'll get into that a little bit later because, you know, it can get real technical since you learning from the very beginning. It could get a little bit technical. It could take a little bit of time, but we're just going to go over the basics today, and I'm going to let you play around with it today just so you can get a little feel of it.
Okay.
So that's the basics here of your controller. You do have other things on here like cue points, loops, but that gets a little bit further down the line. I don't want to jump right into that right away, but I will start with a cue point, just one cue point here. A cue point is anywhere you want to set a cue point is, say you want a song to start at the beginning or the first beat or the first verse. On here, on most controllers, if you hit shift and the button, the cue point will go away. You see where the song is starting up here on the computer? Normally, you would set a cue point on the first down beat or the first doom beat, or wherever you want to set it at. See how I just tapped it, that little red dot popped up?
So that's where it's gonna start.
That's a cue point. So anytime I hit that button, it'll start over from that point.
Okay.
And that helps you when you queuing up a song. If you want to mix it, you want to get back to a certain spot right away, you can hit that cue point.
Okay.
You can also put it at the first verse. You can put it anywhere you want. Pretty much once you get kind of more familiarized with DJing, you can start setting cue points on your songs, okay? So that's that part. In a nutshell, real quick, okay, I'll just go over this button up top real quick. This button here lets you scroll through your music.
Okay. And what software is this?
This is called DJ. Algorithms DJ.
Algorithms
It's
DJ.
a program
Okay.
you can use on your phone. That's one reason why I'm choosing it now, because you can actually download this on your phone.
Yeah.
And you can go home and actually play with it on your phone immediately.
Most definitely.
Instead of getting a program like Serato where you gotta have a computer for that. This one here you can right off your phone. Now we only gonna play with a select few songs a day because if I play an industry song, it'll get copyrighted and they won't play this on YouTube.
I got you.
So we only gonna play from a handful of songs just to get you started today. Okay? Now as I said, if you scroll through here, this will scroll through the songs. If you push the button down, it'll load the song.
Okay.
So see, as soon as I start moving it, it's scrolling through it. If I want to play that song there, I push it down and it switches to that song.
Okay.
All right? Pretty simple. Same thing on this side. This deck is pretty much a mirror of this side over here. All right. All right. That was part one of my beginning DJ series 101 for all y'all beginner DJs out there. I wanted to keep the videos around 12 to 15 minutes, not too long, so we cut it right there. We're going to pick up from where we left off in part two of this series, where we're going to go into talking about the software. Today, we basically went over the controller, how to use the controller, different buttons on the controller and what they do. The controller we were using was the Hercules Impulse T7, but what you've seen us do can pretty much work on any controller that you have or that you want to purchase. So make sure you check out part two of this series coming up real soon, if it's not already posted. And make sure you make sure you hit that subscription button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure you check out the next video. Video DJ Dre in the house. Once again, thanks for watching. Peace, and I'm out.